welcome back to the tower. So, also real quick, to explain the rest of the menu, in the top left is what floor we're on. In the middle it shows our level, which is currently level 1, and then our HP, what it is, and then the max of 16. And the top right is our money. And then, what?
Is there a convenient way to regain HP?
Just to stand here, you can hold down circle and triangle, and you can waste turns by just standing there, and as time passes, you'll gain HP. So everything
waste
in this
turns?
Yeah, this is all turn-based, so every time I take a step, everyone else will take a step. So until I do something, nothing's going to happen.
What's that in the top right and the bottom right?
What do you mean? Oh, that's our money. But if I hold down triangle and spin in a circle, that doesn't waste a turn, so I can sit here and aim myself.
Gotcha.
Also real quick, see, I'm actually poised to attack my familiar. If that setting was on, I could probably actually hurt him if I wanted to, but... And also you'll, I mentioned wall color earlier. Right now, you can't actually see walls because I had them turned on to clear. You can actually change the color of the walls if you so desire. Muffin's gonna say something. Places you have been to once before shown on the green map. The select button gives you the whole view. The shiny yellow dot on the map is Smappy. Blues are items, pinks are traps, greens are elevators, and reds are monsters. Familiars have red lights too, because we're also monsters ourselves. So we hold on the select button, we can see the whole map, and he's right, we're yellow, and our familiar is red. But it's kind of a butt because you can't tell which familiar is yours. So also, if I hold down the circle button, I can move real fast. That's kind of dangerous to do, again, unless you know what you're doing, because makes turns go by real fast and a monster can come up onto you pretty quickly. Fireball was obtained. It's a ball that contains magic inside. You can use the magic in the ball, but after you use the magical power, it just becomes a regular ball. When you become able to tell the magic balls from the regular ones, you'll see the remaining power after the name. A number like 5 that shows how many times you can use them. There's also another item, they're like glasses, and they let you see what kind of magic and how many uses they have, so... Oh my gosh, we got a sword?
Ooh.
Copper sword was obtained. Once you get your weapons and armor, you have to put them on, otherwise they won't work. Press the square button to do all the stuff. Okay. Yes, you will not lose turn by changing directions and equipment. A +1 after the name means that the weapon has an additional power of 1. But a -1 means that there's weakened power as well. That's actually a really obnoxious part of this game. You can actually have negative power. There's a lot of traps, and they're all called rust traps, and if you have a metal-type weapon or shield, it'll lose a point when you step on it. So it's actually a really good idea to get a non-rustable weapon and stick with that for the rest of the game.
Like wood?
Wood, gold, there's a mirror shield. Wands don't rust, but they're a lot weaker. But right now all we have is copper, so copper sword was put on. Let's go up here. Run with the directional button while pressing the circle button. Yes, I just explained that.
And I take it you can't run off the edge.
No, you cannot run off the edge. You can lift the object placed next to your hex by pressing the X button while pressing the O button. You will not lose turns with this motion. To put an object which you have lifted, press X button. If you want to throw it, press X button while you're pressing the O button. These two motions will cost turns. But if it's an easy enemy, you can push them aside by continuing to press the directional button. Alright, Okay, apparently I can't pick things up. I never really do that anyway. When it's hard to locate the enemy because of difference in level, you should look from a different angle. The camera view will rotate left or right by pressing the L1 button or R1 button. If you want to change the angle higher, press L2 button while you're pressing the triangle button. Or just be cheap and look at the map.
Yeah, don't change.
Oh right, a wood shield.
Ooh.
Green also means that you don't know what it is. There are items called cursed items, and you can't tell it's cursed unless you have, like, glasses to look at. If it's cursed, that means you can't take it off until you get back to town. Oh, look, a monster egg. You don't see these too often. Dark gray egg was attained. To hatch a familiar from an egg, select an egg and heat it up. Each time you press the X button, it is incubated, and once it gets warmed up completely, a familiar will be born. Its better to hatch them at home. A familiar born in the monster's shed will go home with Smappy after leaving the tower, but one that was born in the tower will leave from the bag. They don't have any attachment to Smappy's house. No problem with the dirty hovel, right? Let's bring back some eggs if we want to increase the number of familiars. So pretty much if you hatch an egg within the tower, that's it. You don't get to keep it. Once you leave the tower, it's gone. So the only reason you want to do that is if you're really desperate, yeah. And I've actually had to come to that sometimes, but familiars have 3 main abilities. Start from the ones that have the least MP consumption. Mixture magic increases the attacking ability of Smappy. Second, direct attack is just physical force. Direct magic will use most MP. Some monsters have special abilities even though they cannot use any magic. There are 3 magic categories: fire, water, and wind. Fire is stronger than wind is stronger than water, and water is stronger than fire. Fire magic, for example, will be effective against monsters that belong to the wind category.
So it's kind of like the plant, water, fire from Pokemon.
Yes, except for this was this before Pokemon?
Yeah, I think it was actually.
It was.
Familiars help Smappy according to general strategies. Change the content of your strategy with change AI in the command and lineup, where it did all that. You lose more MP with strategies on the left. Really? Oh yeah, you do. You can also give detailed orders each turn. If you decide the movement of familiars and direction with command, the order will be executed at the next turn. I'll never use that. Damage is greater when you attack from a high position, so let's avoid fighting at lower positions as much as possible. Yeah, you want to take that seriously as well. Face enemy monsters and attack with the X button!
Uh-oh.
See, this is one of my strategies for this game, is when I see a monster, I just sit here and I push the circle and then triangle and it uses up a turn. When Smappy is doing nothing, when has nothing to do, or you want to recover HP at a grip, press the triangle button while you're pressing the circle button. This will make you skip your turn as long as you want. But you have to be careful, our MP is going down in the meantime. But this gives us the advantage because we can attack first.
So can your monster, apparently.
Yeah.
Paloopa.
Tapaloopa. So now we've both gained 1 experience. The monsters will keep all their experience, but we'll lose it when we leave the tower. So it's usually a good idea to keep... I don't know, for me, I always thought it was easier to keep the same monsters with me all the time instead of constantly changing them out.
Do you get like more experience for death blows or anything like that, or?
I don't think so. Oh, look, a trap. I hate them. There are many hidden traps in this tower that react when you step on them. Monsters can get caught on these traps too. Once you find the traps, you can deactivate them by swinging in front of the trap. But with the traps that are found using items, you have to be careful and swing once, or your 1 step will activate the trap. Right now, we can actually see it. Normally, you can't see traps. If I did that, the trap would appear. We could step on it. Smappy and familiars like me can recover HP as time passes. Familiars have to eat something to restore HP. MP can be consumed by just walking, and once it's gone, you won't be able to move at all. If I can't move, you'd be in trouble, right, Smappy?
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you how to restore HP of familiars. Select food with items. Then choose command give. Then decide to whom you want to give it to. Press R2 or L2 button to correspond to the color of a collar. And select with the O button. Circle, whatever. We are monsters, so we can eat almost anything, but there are differences in the amount of MP restored depending on the food and the monsters. So be cautious. Yeah, I think Peter Fruit restores 50 MP. I think. Let me see. Yeah. I think a large pita does 100. Oh yeah. You push triangle, it'll organize it for you.
Oh wait, I see a monster.
Oh, don't do that to me. Here's the elevator. Yes, I want to go up.
Going up.
Okay, so if I were to say quit, do we have time?
We got about 5-6 minutes left.
Okay. If I were to hit quit, then I would do kind of a quick save here. But as soon as I came back, it would delete my save file, so I can't sit here and keep retrying the same level. So this is like only if I need to stop playing and I have to come back later. But if you're gonna keep playing, don't bother quitting. So I'm just gonna say no, since we have time. Wow, there's a lot of monsters in this room. Oh my goodness, okay.
They're all asleep, right?
They are indeed all asleep. So if I move to the left...
Although he's gonna wake them all up, right?
So, okay, yeah, my monster just got into position to help me. Okay, now my monster's in my face. I don't remember there being a penalty for your monster losing his HP in the tower, right, Helper?
No.
Okay.
Is that a rock?
Oh yeah, we tripped over a rock trap, but nothing happened. So you can see, oops. We've actually gotten to a room with a trap and the elevator. So you probably don't want to take the elevator instantly, because we need to level up some. If we went up, then there'd be stronger monsters, so... Seeing as we're both level 1, that kind of be a dumb idea. Yay, we're level 2!
Yay!
And so is Muffin! Yay, Muffin!
Way to go, that love muffin.
You know, I'm not sure if I want to get a point to where Love Muffin came from. Yeah, I guess I will. If anyone can give me the reference for Love Muffin. Then... Oh, a Truth Glass! Okay.
Ooh, golf wind.
Is Golf Wind metal?
I would guess not. Nope, wind.
The problem with this, though, is it's gonna be the type wind, so it's not gonna be as effective on some monsters. I generally don't like those. So let's use the truth one. We can actually use this on the
Fire!
egg. Well, let's use it on the egg to figure out what kind of egg we got. I bet it's a lump of egg. Oh, look, somebody stepped on a trap to mess up the floor in there, so now I can't get in there. Oh, and Muffin decided to just jump in there. Oh, okay. There we go. Their money? Copper coins. We got 16 gold from that. For some reason I thought that was a wind crystal. The wind crystal is probably like the best thing in the world in this game because it's the only way out of the tower. Safely. So Helper, or not Helper, Icon, do you have any questions? Because I know you've never played this game before.
Yeah, so far, I mean, so these are all randomly generated, right?
Yeah.
How do they... I'm just finding it interesting that they managed to, like, successfully make a path with traps and everything that you're able to get out of.
Yeah, you're never gonna find rooms just hovering by themselves. Everything's always gonna be connected.
Huh.
Oh, I saw those 2 coins and I thought of another monster. Okay, and monsters will keep spawning, and like most Mystery Dungeons games, if you spend too long on the floor, it'll give you a warning, and then the floor will fall out from behind, from under you, and it'll force you up.
I don't think there's a penalty, though, on this game, right?
No, I don't remember there being a penalty for taking too long.
So you can just sit and level up.
I can't remember. So it looks like we've pretty much been everywhere.
So there's some nice high ground over.
We don't have a wind crystal. I can't leave without... Because if we die, we lose everything we're holding. Oh, did I just say quit? My bad. You can cancel all that.
Well, I mean, we're near the end of the time anyway.
I need a wind crystal.
Lump up
Yes,
behind
a
you.
wind crystal! So, if you die, you lose all of your items. You don't lose your monster, like I wouldn't lose Muffin, but I would lose all my items, so I would lose that egg. So, generally if you find a wind crystal, it's your ticket out safely. So yeah, make it possible to return to town. You're gonna want to keep a stock of those. Never get rid of wind crystals unless you get like 50 billion of them, but by that point, you know, you're doing pretty well. But that's the frustrating thing is you're never guaranteed you'll find one when you come into the tower. So I generally bring one with me when I start having enough for extras. Oh look, it's a troll. We haven't seen a troll yet, have we?
That last level.
Oh. I wasn't paying attention, I was talking.
We haven't seen any of them at all.
None whatsoever.
This guy's kicking our butt. Okay. So as far as the tower goes, I'm not sure what I'm going to... I think for the first few times we enter, I'm going to record every time. But when we get to a point where I have a specific goal, I probably won't record the first few floors. Maybe I'll start recording if something interesting happens, but... it's going to be a lot of this tower constantly, so I feel kind of silly if I constantly, like, record every single time I went in. Okay, so what do we have? We got a streamed wand, so Pretty much you can do water attacks, but you can see it's really weak, but at least it won't be affected by rust traps. The recovery orb actually recovers HP, it's pretty sweet. Medicinal herb restores HP, it can be used on you or the familiar. Antidote, cure poison, used on you or the familiar. And our plump egg.
How well do you know you're familiar?
Oh, I'm very familiar with my familiar. Money! Sneak up on this troll. He won't see us coming. Ooh, is that a sword? Oh, it's an iron sword.
It's better than copper.
Indeed it is. It's attack 3 instead of 2.
That is way better.
Actually, for this early on in the game, it does make a difference.
I mean, it's 50% better.
I don't think he sees us yet. Okay.
Can you go north?
Yeah, I need to go north. Oh, and the other thing is, I think it's every 5 floors, the theme changes, so you don't have to sit here and look at the same theme for all 40 floors.
Wait, there are 40 floors?
Yes. Woohoo!
Ooh.
Oh, Brit level's increased, not that I care.
That's the second time it's increased.
Okay.
God, going to the 4th floor already? That kind of makes me nervous.
We're
Should we-
kind of at a good point, too.
Okay, you know what? I think I'm just gonna use my wind crystal. I'm not pushing my luck. This is actually, like, really lucky that I found a sword, a shield, and a wind crystal in the first attempt.
Ooh.
Well, you always find an egg in the tutorial, so. And it's almost, I think it's always a palumpa.
Palumpa.
Oh, hi, Snappy. I'm selling some items. This is what I love about this game. She'll sell items for you as soon as you get home.
That is awesome.
You can mark it with the X button. Oh, look, the Gulf Wind is cursed. And it's actually -1 power because it's cursed.
That's worth
so.
1,800 gold.
Yeah, 1,800 gold, wow.
Do you want to keep the first sword just in case?
Nah.
Okay.
Actually, that's not a bad idea, I think. Well, I guess we'll keep the recovery orb for now. We'll keep the pita fruit. So the blinder orb. The blinder orb, it'll blind enemies, so there's a higher chance of them missing. So I don't usually mess with stuff like that. Yeah, and it won't let you sell muffin. So yes, I'm selling. Of course, because you can only take up 5 items with and your familiars with you when entering the tower. Go to the general store and sell everything you don't need. If you're not taking items to the tower, you can always leave them with me. I'll keep them in the safe. You can leave up to 10 items in our home safe. You must be tired. Get some sleep. Yeah, I guess when you upgrade the house, the safe upgrades.
That sounds right.
Get up! Bam!
Ow!
Yep. Good morning, Nico. It's almost high noon. Hurry and get up. Here. Get up. Here. So let's go in here. I know we're almost out of time, but I'm almost done. Okay, so then we have a spot for Muffin here. But, oops. Let's pick up our Palumpa. Chunk him in there. It's the egg of Palumpa. Hatch the egg! If you hatch the egg, then unless you do something such as sell the monster, you'll not be able to place any other monster in the same spot. Hatch the egg. Oh, look. All the monsters you get are a different color than those in the tower. All the ones in the tower are going to be green. Ours is blue.
Aww.
It's blue and a Palumpa type monster. Let's give it a name.
It's a water plumpa.
I'll let Icon name him.
Oh no.
Uber.
You know how I am with naming things.
Persmerga.
Don't think that'll
No,
fit.
that's too easy of a reference.
Do you want me to pause?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Okay, we're apparently naming him Choo Choo.
Can you capitalize the second C?
Yeah. Whoops.
Chuck.
Oh, crumbs. Making this complicated on me.
I love making things complicated.
Choo. Choo. Choo.
Oh, but not the second U.
Well, okay, there. It's Choo Choo!
Choo choo!
So I could add him to my items and take him in with us, but I don't see a reason to.
Because you don't have a second collar.
I don't have a second collar, and like I mentioned earlier, it's generally a good idea to pick 1 or 2 monsters and just stick with those. And Muffin's a lot stronger, so it'd be kind of silly to pick Choo Choo right now. Besides the fact that he's just adorably cute.
Choo choo cute.
I usually play with the same familiars. I think I'm actually gonna change it up a little for this Let's Play. One of the monsters I've never actually raised, and I really want to, so. Thanks again for waking him up every morning. Don't mention it! He will never get up until I get a good kick him. We've heard this before. Oh yeah, this is so early in the game. I was just like, there's no girls waiting for me. Yes, I am off to the tower. And take this. Yes, give me my pita fruit. Alright, now talk to me again. Open the safe. Yes, I am. I'm gonna put in the copper sword. That, and the extra pea fruit. Oh look, 5 items. Perfect. See, this is what I love about this, is it shows you clearly you have 5. You don't sit here and count every time.
1, 2.
Really well designed. It saves the data. I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning, but you guys probably noticed. I'm not using an emulator, I'm actually using the real PlayStation. I don't want any mess-ups in this game. That would really stink if something happened while I was in the tower. Oh look, we've been 1 time. Awesome!
Aww.
Okay.
Time to go.
No, we gotta do one more thing before we end the video. Let's go find Gosh.
Oh no.
Oh! Let's not talk to her. I wanna find Gosh. We'll talk to this charming looking lady in the next video. Where would Gosh be? Is he still in here? Yeah, these people move around. Strangely enough.
It's almost as if they have a mind of their own.
Oh my gosh,
Or
where is
like it's a
Gosh?
living town.
And breathing town. Hope it doesn't get hungry.
Where the heck is he? He's not in that many places.
I know.
No, he's only in one
the
place.
Hospital.
Oh my gosh, I don't know where he is.
Well, where haven't you looked? He's probably in one of those places.
Well, he's certainly not in our house. He's not visiting Fur. He's not in
See, he's not in our house.
Is he in, Nico's house? Where is Nico's house? I think this is Nico's house. No. Is it across the way?
Nico.
Gosh, isn't usually this hard to find. This is Nico's house.
Gahash has got to be around here somewhere.
Yeah, this is Nico's house. You can tell by the music. Oh, crud. Where is he? He's not in the blacksmith, and he's not in the restaurant.
There's some viewer out there who's played this game before going, he's in the... You just walked by it again. He's in the...
I don't think he goes to the bar.
Too refined?
Yeah, I think he's and probably too young. I don't know. Well, I'm very sad that I don't know where Gosh went. I guess we'll end the video anyways. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.